Nah, that's wholesome. Not nasty.
I suck at
Okay,
drawing.
so on this sheet of paper, do not write anything down yet. Okay, not even your name. I don't want your name on it as of yet.
We're not doing the speaking thing?
Okay, we are.
It's Friday.
Those are on Fridays.
You said we were doing.
I
No,
wasn't
no, no, we're
going.
doing something new.
Ryan,
Yeah.
My Friday, buddy.
hang on.
I'll just show.
So,
Yeah, shut.
last Thursday, I told you guys that we weren't going to do Noun Fridays because Friday was an assembly schedule and my third hour wouldn't be able to get through everyone and that's not fair to them.
Okay, fair enough.
So, we were going to do this on Friday, which has now been moved to
Gotcha.
today because again, we are on a seminar schedule and it just works, okay?
We good. We good. I got it.
No, we are not doing it right.
Are we reading? I'm sorry, I wasn't
I
listening.
forgot about that.
Well, maybe you should start listening, buddy.
Alright,
Now you're saying.
Now I feel.
Look, you were late to class, now you're late on the assignment.
alright, so, we are going to be drawing a daisy. Do not do anything on the paper until I am doing it on the board, okay? So we are going to draw a daisy, so make sure that you have room. In the upper third portion of your paper, you can draw a circle.
In the upper what portion?
Third.
Is this supposed to
You
take
don't want it.
the third
no.
portion when
The,
it's done?
the
Oh my
entire
God,
daisy,
Ryan.
yes, it can.
Shut.
It does not
What
have
is
to.
the upper third portion?
The upper
Well,
third
if you
portion
look-
of the paper.
What is that?
Okay, wait.
Look at your paper.
Okay.
Imagine it
okay.
being cut into thirds and
Imagine
doing the
if
top
you-
third.
Imagine if you
So like
fold it.
right there.
Oh.
Well, I'm assuming we're gonna use the rest of the third.
Because some people, when I don't specify, they'll do it like directly at the top and not have room for the rest, or they'll do it in the middle and not have room for the bottom portion.
Is this good, or did I just mess up?
That is good.
Yay!
Oh, it's back there, we got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Alright, so inside of the circle, write your name. Inside of the circle, write your name.
Like small?
As long as it fits within the circle, that's
First
okay.
and last.
Okay.
First and last name, yes.
What about middle names?
You do not need your middle name. If you want to write your middle name, that's
I
fine.
have two.
I don't know what's going on over there.
Dang
Alright.
Full name or just
No.
First and last name.
Oh my god.
Cam, what's your actual name again? I don't.
Alright, so once you have that written down, you're going to draw a wide stem.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's down to where?
Got some good.
Okay, so within this stem, just like how a stem supports a flower, you are going to write the names of people who support you. Okay? So this could be people like your parents, this could be friends, this could be siblings, this could be coaches, anything, okay? No, nope. Does not matter which way you write it, does not matter what title you use for them, as long as I can tell who it is in your life, okay? So if you wrote coach, that is a-okay. If you write mom and dad instead of using their legal names, that is totally fine.
Rather like group it up in the family, or would you rather like?
However you wanna do it is fine.
Hey, Josh.
Josh, I could let you borrow a pencil.
Yeah, I literally could let you. I'd rather.
Do we
give you a
have
pencil.
the people who support us?
Yeah,
I'm
give
still
me
thinking.
one.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
That's
Done. I can't walk in front of me.
D what?
Did you say daddy?
Like your last.
Alright, so once we have the stem filled out, we are going to draw leaves. Watch how I draw the leaves. Okay? Watch how I draw the leaves and then draw them the way that I draw them.
Those are arms.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how I need you guys to draw the leaves. Daisies do not have circles or leaves.
Hold on.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Are they like at the same point?
Well, that was.
How did I do that? Oh my god.
Mr. Schmidt, you can't do this to
This
us.
is difficult.
You guys got this?
I'm horrible at drawing. I can only.
All of my classes so far have had 0 complaints.
Why? And I'm like really wide.
Alright, within the leaves, just like how leaves feed a flower, we are going to write down the things that feed us, whether it is emotionally or mentally. Okay, so this can be things like music, can be running, can be walking, can be taking a nap. Anything that feeds you, whether it is emotionally or mentally. Not that literal.
Griffin, what's your last name?
B-E-A. Write it down. S-I-N-G-E.
How does he
Thank you.
feed you mentally?
He's still working on stuff.
Can I write down
Oh,
protein?
he knows.
We're not talking about literal feeding
Oh,
you.
well, you gotta erase
Like
it.
We're
friends,
talking about
family.
things that are emotionally and mentally feeding you. So anything that like relaxes you, 'cause when I was in high school, I used to say that running was my therapy. That fed me emotionally and mentally, okay? Yes,
Can we do sports?
yes, that is totally fine. You can write down sports.
Right now.
You could, well,
I would, since this is going to be turned into, no.
what about,
Higher.
no.
Okay, so once we have the leaves, we are going to draw a root system.
Where's that?
Okay, we are drawing a root system at the bottom of the stem. Roots. Roots are where you have come from. It is what has built you. So, what we're going to do for the roots, write down names of roads you have lived on, cities you have lived in, countries you have lived in, states you have lived in, schools you have gone to. So if you are like me and have lived essentially in one place your entire life, you don't have to write down all of them. If you have lived in one place your entire life, write down your street name, write down all the schools that you have gone to, so that would be things like Gardner Elementary, Carter Middle School, Clio High School.
Oh yeah, which school's not standing on? Yeah.
Any place you've gone
Yeah.
to?
It does not have to be every place, and it's not where you've gone, it's where you've lived.
Yeah, well,
Have you ever heard of
that's
the
what's
story?
understanding.
You don't have to for everyone,
Okay, because I actually not remember.
that's okay. If you can't remember it, don't do it. Okay. These are going to be things that you
Or
can
writing
write
it
about.
in the roots or like on the phone or it's like school.
However you wanna do it is totally fine. I just used, when I did it, I used my roots as like an underline and wrote on top of it. That's what I did.
Alright, which school did you go to?
I went to Gardner, because I also went to Mr. Burke, remember?
Oh,
How many times do I have to say? All the other ones are.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
And promise. Mm-mm. Oh, wait, yes, I do, sorry.
You went to Gardner. Oh,
I remember,
thought
but
you
I
were
didn't have to,
agreeing with them.
so
thought you were-
I didn't know her like personally. Alright, so once we are done with the root system, we are going to draw at least 5 petals.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So
Yeah,
draw
well, I
at
don't know.
least 5 petals. Within each petal,
Absolutely
you
not.
are going to write down a role that you play in your life. These roles can be daughter or son or friend, girlfriend, boyfriend, student, athlete. These are examples that you can use
Yes.
for roles that you play in your life. An easy one for all of you is student. You're all students.
Skylar puts the studs. I said he put the stud in student.
I did.
Wait, what were we writing now, Kyle?
Roles you play in your life. So
Oh.
for you, I would suggest student,
Absolute gamer.
son.
Friend.
That's not.
Once we are done labeling every portion of our flower, you are going to pull out your writing notebook.
Why?
You're having me do
It's
a
not that hard.
Writing notebooks.
Oh.
Yo, in this video, I'm showing most personality.
Personality. Thought I informed you, so I have to write a lot.
I'm sorry.
No. Or quick right now.
What do we do in a writing notebook?
You will find out.
No,
Okay.
also a lot.
We
So-
follow it.
Because it is not a quick write.
please.
Where would I put it? You don't have to put it with your quick writes, it just needs to be within your writing notebook. Okay. So, now what we're going to do, you're going to pick 2 of these topics, okay? So this could be one of the names from the sim, it can be one of your roles, it can be both roles, okay? It can, you just are choosing 2 different topics that you've written down. So if you have sun written down, you can write about that, and then you can also write about the road that you grew up on. Okay, they can be from different portions of the flower, they can be from the same portion of the flower. So we are thinking about 2 topics in your flower, okay? Do we all have our 2 topics? Okay, so in your writing notebook, I need you to label your first topic. Okay, now, with this topic, we are going to write for 5 minutes. Okay,
Just the first one?
just the first one. We are only writing about your first topic for 5 minutes. Alright, timer started. need to write down the name of your second topic. Alright, we are going to write again for 5 minutes only on this topic. Okay. Timer has started. notes in different places of the room. There are some up on that podium there. There are some on this island back here. There are some over here. For those of you who cannot be on the video, I would suggest grabbing from here. So, what you're going to do is you're going to grab 2 sticky notes. Once you have the 2 sticky notes, you're going to look over your passages. You're going to pick 1 sentence from each to put on its own individual sticky note. So a sentence from passage 1 will be on its own sticky note. A sentence from passage 2 will then be on its own sticky note, okay? So, you guys are free to get up, grab 2 sticky notes, and write your sentences.
This is what Ryan.
Dude, oh my god.
Good job.
Good
That
job,
was Josh.
Ryan.
You saw that, right?
You
I
threw
just
it.
saw somebody having to grab it afterwards.
Where are the sticky notes?
What was that?
Where are the sticky notes?
There are some right there, some on that back island, and some on this podium.
Josh, you look quiet.
That's why I went like this.
Where are the sticky notes?
Tossed it in my
Your
fingertips.
favorite sentence.
Each one?
Yes. Your favorite sentence from each passage.
This is 2.
Yeah.
Yes, you need 2 sticky notes.
Yeah.
And where do we put them when we're done?
Okay,
Bless you. Thank you.
just write them down. Pick your favorite sentence from each. This could be a sentence that gives a lot of detail. This could be a sentence that is kind of vague. This could be one that raises questions for the reader. Any sentence that is your favorite. Once you have finished with your sticky notes, you're going to place them on this table. They do not have to be together. Your name does not have to be on them. And this is going to be an anonymous activity. Once you are done, place the sticky notes on this table over here. Just that back one right there. It's right underneath the bulletin board. Yep. You do not need the notebook anymore. I do want your daisy right up though. I want the daisy right to stay up. Once you have placed your sticky notes, please give me your daisy right. So this is just the drawing of the daisy with all of the different topics on it. No. Thank you. Amazing, thank you. Thank you. Skylar, you know your name was in the middle of it, right?
Oh,
I know.
Not that good.
They have the same.
We
record.
suck
We do.
too.
No.
We got some.
Thank you. Alright.
They won last time.
One this time. 113.
Did you go to the snow coming game?
It was home advantage.
No, I was on my way to Colorado.
We were actually destroying them.
With her.
And
I will explain when because I'm going to circle back around now, do my normal daily check-in with you guys, and I'll explain.
the game was
Okay, just turn in your notebooks on Monday then.
Reasonable. Bobby missed a.
Alright. Now that I have, it looks like most of them over there.
Their bus is big.
Who?
I'm just waiting for the remaining sticky notes.
Oh. Come on.
Yeah, geez, Nolan.
Come on.
Oh,
Sorry.
thank you.
Do better.
Oh.
It's good. Alright, now that we have all the sticky notes, it is your responsibility to read them all.
Okay,
Read, whoa.
Yes, go read.
okay.
I just sat down.
Go read.
So what was the point of us going back to our desks?
I'm gonna read them out loud.
It's
God, I'm so tall.
a little bit nervous.
Why are you fucking
I want to read the passage if it's about me. It's a little bit nerve wracking.
I will be the.
Nervous now.
Wow.
That's good.
I will be if you can find it, I'll give you the
I love
password.
basketball.
Yeah, you always
I
do.
wrote that one, guys.
Is it in front of you?
Damn.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. You should just let me read the passage anyway.
Don't judge my handwriting.
Yeah, you're gonna read the password anyway.
Alright?
I want to make
Well, for my honors class, I had to write them, like, right on the back, so I was able to immediately do stuff. And I had a couple of, like, positive phone calls, and so it was so nice doing that, because I had a student who wrote about her mom, and one of her sentences was, I feel bad for anyone who doesn't have a mom like her. And I was like, and so I called her mom, and I wrote the whole passage to her, and she was like, you're gonna make me cry, and I was like, this is a good cry. But parents, yeah, and parents can feel stuff like that, because I had another one who spoke about an important role that she plays, and I called her mom and I told her how proud I am of her daughter for not only talking about the role and talking like highly of the role, but also speaking of it in a way that is very mature, and how she was saying like she needs to listen to everyone, because if she doesn't, she might miss really good ideas. And I was like, that's a leader. That is what you want. So that was awesome to be able to read. Once you have finished reading, please return to your seats.
Absolutely nothing happened.
Well, now we can go to
Oh, something happened. What?
Put something back.
Oh, someone put.
Yeah.
Somebody attached something to you.
I knew it said kick.
I can't read that.
be honest, I didn't even see that.
That's.
Somebody put that on you?
Yeah.
No, it was not.
Wish it was.
I can't.
You wanna know what I wrote with this?
No, that's, I can do it.
Wow.
No.
Some of those,
No,
Damn.
some of those.
I didn't think that.
Am I in one of those?
No, I didn't think those were always.
There's a lot of people.
That's what I'm saying.
There is.
Put some deodorant on. You guys have
So
to
I
get some
will
stuff.
say, some people were not taught that, some people cannot afford that.
Okay, that is very true.
Yes, and if there is no one
So
who
like-
can afford it, they don't have access to it.
D&G.
We do have some down in closet, so you could kindly suggest to people if they are having issues with
Yeah,
their
I
body,
just wrote out. You know
that we have sources available.
Griffin, you smell bad, get down there. Damn, you stinky,
That was
Ryan,
not
go
right.
put some deodorant.
this?
Beautiful. Although that is not a good brand to use, because there's a lot of chemicals in there that actually harm your future reproductive system.
Good,
So,
for real?
My penis!
You don't have to.
It's affecting my.
Griffin, no.
Cam don't have to worry
That
the
about
little
that.
squirters, yes.
Oh.
Damn, you'll be
I
fine.
use-
Used to go to.
Yeah,
No.
it's not good for reproductive systems.
It doesn't affect girls?
No, it does.
Oh.
A lot of different
So what do I
deodorants
use?
affect- Perfumes affect your reproductive system. It's everything.
I gotta tighten my baby.
Okay, so
That's like everything.
now that we
How
are
about that?
finished
Don't
up
you dare.
reading,
I
how do we
wanna
feel,
have a child.
guys, how do we feel about the sentences that we read?
I
That's
think
it. Okay.
I read them.
Would you
Alex,
like mine?
They were very intense.
intense?
I did
Some
not
of them are.
expect it to get that deep.
So when we pull random sentences from passages, what does that do for us as a reader?
Take it out of context.
Can take it out of context, potentially. This could open up a lot of questions. Does this make you want to read people's passages?
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
It is called a hook. So this is just like a small excerpt to pull you in, okay? These are things that we could include in our movie reviews, like small little excerpts that would make you want to read or learn more. Okay? So this is just a fun activity for us to do. Now, How was everybody's weekend?
You know,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, how-
one of the better ones.
How was
Your
Forbes dancing?
I have a recording, but I am the worst cameraman in the world.
I saw the video that Mr. Air took.
He took a big.
Mr. Air took a video.
I need to add him on Snap.
He was up in the mezzanine, and so he got
It
the
got posted.
the aerial shot.
Where?
Yes, it is on, it is on Facebook. Yes.
Let's go. I did the worm.
Yeah, he did the worm, I was.
Corb
He
did
did?
not do
I did the worm.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
he
got
did
it.
the worm.
There
There
is
is absolutely no way.
I feel like Corb would put out his back.
I got
He would have gotten up
Did
there.
you see- Wait, did you agree with that?
No, I was in Colorado.
Oh my
I got
god.
nothing
He
but
was, what's his wife's name?
Marianne.
Marianne? Oh my god.
Mary
Yes, he name was Marianne.
Yeah.
And she is the.
Hey.
That's on film. That's being recorded.
Actually, I was.
Oh, that
I
is
got
your-
nothing but video.
Ah.
I yelled, oh no.
I started probably laughing.
That's in your camera roll now, when I yelled my penis.
Yeah, so we should probably not yell things like that, right?
That's on my
Yeah.
Sorry, Professor.
I have zero editing skills. Like, I am telling you, I literally just upload the entire video.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, I have no editing skills at all. I'm not good with technology stuff.
So
Oh,
what time?
funny, but.
What time is it?
12.
It would be cheating on my video if I edited certain things out. Yes. In my opinion, it would be cheating, yeah. Because I'm not telling the true story. So,
Well, the true story is horrifying, so.
does anyone feel like, because I know that last week was kind of like a crappy week for a lot of people. Does anyone else feel like that just like bled over into the weekend?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I worked,
Yeah.
she said last week was pretty crappy for a lot of people that lead into the weekend.
I wasn't grabbing.
Oh, no, that's good.
So, I mean, you guys already know that on Wednesday, like I was having,
A
yeah,
poopy
yeah,
day.
because of the day
Are
prior.
you okay?
That continued on into the weekend for me.
Oh.
I kid you not, yes.
Oh.
So I was traveling with my mom and my aunt, which I already was not wanting to do, but I did it for my sister. And on Friday, we left, our plane was delayed 2 hours. We literally spent an hour on the tarmac. So that was super fun. And then we missed our connecting flight, and traveling with my mom and my aunt was like traveling with two incompetent toddlers, and so I had to do everything. So I had to talk to the service representative, get us a hotel, get us a ride, get us onto the next plane out to my sister. We got on the next plane out to my sister, we taxied away from the gate, and someone had a seizure on board. So, thankfully, the person directly behind him was a doctor, and so he got immediate help, which was amazing. He is okay. He was traveling solo, so I feel really bad because he came to, he was feeling sick, he threw up a lot, like, it was just a bad situation, especially for flying alone. But, so we had to wait for all of that, and then we had to wait for 2 oxygen tanks to get replaced. So that took a while. We missed my sister's first 2 places that she went to for trying on wedding dresses. And then, after that though, it was pretty okay. I feel like a lot of you know this situation with my aunt. She was continuously just making jabs at me the entire weekend. So, yeah, and then
Well, you're a
this-
great teacher.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, and then this weekend I have more things that I have to do that started at last Tuesday, so it's literally just continuing. It's great. I'm just looking forward to Sunday, 'cause Sunday I'm going to the Firebirds game.
Sunday.
Are you going with your boyfriend?
Yes, I am going with my boyfriend.
What's his name? Josh?
Josh.
I got that Christmas. Damn, Josh.
What was your question, Ryan? I thought you started to have a question.
Did I?
Ryan always got a question.
It'll come back, it'll come
Yeah,
back.
one will come in a minute. Alright, so what are we going to have completed and ready to turn in on Thursday?
Our rights.
Our
Yeah.
voting rights, yes. When did they start?
I don't know.
January 18th.
January 18th, thank
Do we
you.
have to know that?
You have, so on the very first one, I want a sticky note showing me where to go, cause I am not going to spend time shuffling
That's
through
fair.
trying to find every single one. Okay?
Already got it.
Awesome.
Ryan's a bad booty.
Yeah.
He's a bad boy.
Is there any days that we didn't?
There were a
The
couple, you can see those in common curriculum, because I
Yeah.
put notebook writing in those ones. So, all of them are on
Yeah, we
common
don't-
curriculum, and again, you are responsible for every single one.
They should have an award for
Alright.
best spirit week outfits.
They should.
Honestly, you definitely would have one,
Okay.
especially on Tuesday, that was great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but
What was
also
Tuesday?
Yeah.
All those,
Yeah,
red
they-
Yeah,
flags.
and stuff, yeah.
It popped in 6th hour.
I
it
was
was-
like, not my hair.
Yeah, well, it was in metal, so it was, I basically was
Yeah,
trying
I-
it.
Yeah.
But I stuck all the feeling on it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then I was
Shouldn't
driving.
do that. I know it's fun, I still do that.
I
was
was
writing
writing.
those.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I was in the car with my last balloon, and I'm like, man, I wanna roll the windows down, cause it's such a nice day.
Oh, God.
At first, it got sucked out the window, and it was still there in the car, but I was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't do that. And I did it again. Then it flew to 7 yards.
Tonight, I'm gonna see your brother.
Oh, weird.
Oh,
Who's brother?
Yeah.
Mine.
Scrimmage.
I'd like to see your brother. Is he the cute as you are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Hawk soccer game.
Yes, it's so late. Yeah, my little blue
I'm
card's
like
on there.
exhausted tomorrow.
The blue gone?
Little ridge.
Dude.
So, tomorrow morning.
I would.
Are you gonna come to my soccer game this weekend?
When is it? Where is it?
Lucky Sports Play.
Oh my.
What sports bikes?
And then Monday they tried to get me to come in.
Where's that at?
I don't know.
Yes.
I did. I did.
Coffee on 5.
What's this weekend, the 24th?
You want to go
Yes.
to lunch?
So if you want.
You want to get food and
5 p.m.
Always go to work, right? Friday. And they were like, oh, you just stay till 11. Yeah, sure, why not?
Because I have
The next day they were like, oh, can we schedule a little vibe to 11? I'm
I
like, yeah,
threw
sure,
up
why not?
last time,
And then
so maybe I'll puke.
I hope that you don't because I
they're
am.
like, hey, would you like to work 4 to 11? I said, yeah, why not?
there's no shot.
And then Monday they were like, hey, you want to work 5 to 11? I'm like, no. I'm done.
Maybe Bubba could make it.
Fucking tired.
You guys could watch.
I didn't get home until 4 o'clock one morning.
I can talk about or tonight, not tomorrow, tonight.
I woke up. Stop.
Alex doing the winning.
Boo.
She's getting witty.
She's just
You
gritty
guys
over here.
absolutely